Every time someone gets sick around my area, I hear the statement, there must be something in the water. But do we ever wonder, how much do we think about our water? And how much does our water affect our health? I found out that Nebraska is the 6th worst pollution in our nation. And I found this out through an article written by August Lucatus in 2014. This is because of 50 years of pollution that I found out in Nebraska from the Nebraska Department of Environmental Quality, updated every year. The first value that I will talk about is ecological wisdom. The second is helping finding a solution for farmers. And the third is responsibility for the waste of animals. The first value that I will talk about is ecological wisdom. This can affect generations around this area. And areas around the pollution should be educated and be wise about how they use this water, because it can affect infants and generations everywhere. It also travels through the river and waterways and can end up in as far as like the Gulf of Mexico. So we should really pay attention to this pollution. Most people think that water is treated before going into the waterways. And I found this out from Jessica Stevenson in an article she wrote in 2018. However, this is not the case. And farmers are trying to help their area, for their community. However, sometimes they need help. And I found this out through Grant Gerlach in 2016. The next value that I will talk about is helping finding a solution for the farmers. Boy Scouts try to help the situation by helping clean waterways around their area, which I found out in the article that Stevenson wrote in 2018. We need to help farmers find a way to clean this polluted area from their fertilizer. The farmers are trying to help with cover crops, yet sometimes this isn't always effective, and some farmers aren't really subscribing to that idea. So we need to find a better idea for all farmers to adhere to. And I found all this out in the article that Gerlach wrote in 2016. We need to figure out that health and the children are a greater value than the expense of everything. The next value that I will talk about is the responsibility of the waste disposal. This waste is from the animals that are slaughtered and from animals that are in livestock plants and all their waste that is collected there. This is responsible for 1/3 of the pollution in Nebraska's waterways, and I found this out through the article that Lucatus wrote in 2014. We needed to find a way to remove the waste so that none of the waste gets into the water systems. We need to help find a way for these people to do this. However, this is not talked about much, and most people don't know that this is even a problem. It's regulated with permits, but obviously that is not enough because it's still an issue. And I found out that they had permits through the official Nebraska government website written in 2018. In conclusion, people need to be more wise about the water in their area. They should help find a solution and help clean the water for farmers, and they could also help be more responsible about animal waste removal. If we help the solution, we wouldn't have the problem that we have now. Thank you. How long was that?